my Virgos. So please make sure to get my book at Amazon. The link to that is in the description box below. Remember, there are going to be 2 versions of the books, okay? The one that has the blue covering on it, that's not the one that you want to get. So in order for you to get the correct one that I fully endorse, that's been self-published by me, you want to go ahead and go to the link in the description, right? Because then I'm actually getting the money myself. If this reading resonated with you, right? Because what we do on this channel is talk about love, right? Nothing but love. What you want to do is you want to contact me for a personal reading at Kareemspiritworks@yahoo.com, or you can go to my website. Now, I do have a $35 tarot reading that's completely, for 15 minutes, that's completely dedicated to love, right? And nothing else. But if you would want to know about anything else per se, or if you just want to stretch out that love question longer, then you can contact me for personal reading at 30 minutes, I should say 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and an hour. So, right. So let's get into it for the Virgos. So for the Virgos, we have the Ace of Cups, the Eight of Swords. Oh, wow. Am I going to get the same cards? Okay, yeah, it's the same cards. Let me go ahead and shuffle. Okay, so let's do it. All right. Sorry about that. All right, so let me go ahead. Now this is all shuffled. So you Virgos have the Sun, the Nine of Swords, the Four of Wands, Page of Pentacles, the High Priestess, okay, which is Virgo, okay, Nine of Pentacles, right? Excuse me, the Nine of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Five of Wands, the World, and last but not least, the Seven of Wands. If I was too fast, stop it, rewind it. I mean, you're going to see the cards anyway, because I'm going to go over what they mean. But the Sun, the Nine of Swords, and the Four of Wands, right, represents how a lot of you Virgos right now want to enjoy your time, you know, enjoy your time right around now. But I'm also seeing how a lot of you Virgos are still trying to hold back, right? The Nine of Swords, still trying to hold back, still have some sort of worrying, even though, you know, you Virgos, I'm a Virgo, so Virgos are such worrywarts, always worrying, a lot of them, you know, the ones that haven't learned how to relax, just thinking about the things that could happen. And that's good to be prepared. But a lot of you Virgos right now should be relaxing. You know what I mean? Summer's about to end over here for me. And just relax, you know? And the Sun and the Four of Wands represents just that, you know? In the middle of, you know, for some of you Virgos, even in the middle of all of that fun that you're having, is still some fear. Why? You know, when it comes to relationships, you know, I've been meeting a lot of different people every time I go out. I've been meeting a lot of different people, having conversations, chopping it up. You know, could get some numbers, you know, choose not to, you know what I mean? But I've been meeting a lot of individuals, you know, speaking to a lot, like the most I've ever had in one particular time in my life, you know, a lot. And the Page of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Page of Pentacles and the High Priestess represents how this is a situation for a lot of you where the Page of Pentacles and the High Priestess is that you Virgos are actually getting, you know, some of the things that you deserve, you know, like a fun time, the ability to, you know, interact with people without them breathing down your neck. Because Virgos usually get, like, you know how it is. Virgos usually get like a lot of disrespect that people can't justify. It's like when you ask them, okay, justify You know, justify why is it that you seem to have a problem with this Virgo. Or they can't give you, you know, unless you actually did something to them that crossed the line, they can't tell you, well, I don't like this Virgo because of this. Well, I don't like them because of that. It's always some miscellaneous, well, I don't like this because, you know, it's like it seemed like you trying too hard to have a problem with the person, like, right? And it's just dysfunctional is what it looks like. You know what I mean? It's like you trying too hard, right? So the high priestess represents, and you really, and again, you really want to essentially just kind of go in, right, having fun, but go in having fun by yourself. Stop it with, you know, with all these groups. Whenever it comes, and what does this have to do with relationships? It has a lot to do with relationships. Number one, it says that stop letting so many people into your intimate business. A lot of times where things end up getting messed up, or things could end up messing up, one of those things is letting a lot of people into your personal business, right? Date first, and if you want to talk about it last, then do that, but no details, right? I've been meeting a lot of people over the summer. I've been kicking it with a lot of people over the summer. A lot. Like I said, at one time that I ever had in my life. And that's great because, right? That's great because I've been doing it by myself. Because I can't even tell you, Virgos, right, how terrible my dating life was. It used to be it used to be worse. Terrible. Because another aspect of it is you got some individual kind of talking about me that I call my friend Dirty Mackin, talking about why, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Why are you hanging out with blah, 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 blah. So then the Nine of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, represents how this is a situation where the Nine of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune is you, Virgos, needing to, again, let people come to you. Right? Let people come to you. Let people show their interest. Stop working so hard for it, right? If you know, if you start up a conversation and you know what I mean, you and they're not giving an effort, forget about it. You know, don't even worry about that type of stuff, because you got a lot of people out here socially awkward, scared to really talk to people. So it's like, so why are you out here? So why are you going to social settings then? Why are you out here outside just cooling off if you're not necessarily really trying to really meet people? You understand what I'm saying? Just walking around outside aimlessly. Okay, but you're going to interact with some people because you're outside. You could stay in your house for that. But the Wheel of Fortune is, on top of letting people come to you, also learn to relax and learn to let them go. If they don't show you interest, let them go. Period. The Five of Wands is good because the Five of Wands represents, to those, one of those red flags is those people are going to be combative. Like, you say what up to them and they want you to like, how do I say, they pay attention to you, because I've had that too. I say what's up to a couple of people, you know what I mean, and they look at me and then they act like that's lame. You know, they put they you know what I mean, they act like you gotta come with something better than that. No I don't, because you know, because those type of people, they want game ran on them. You gotta say all the right things at the right time. That's lame as hell. That's lame. That's factually, that's lame. And it's lame because because this is why it is that you get a lot of situations where a lot of problems when it comes to family. It's because the two of y'all make it far, y'all end up getting intimate, and what happens is broken families now, because one person is living in one location, the other person is living in another location, and the reason for that is because you wanted the person to run game on you. The person had to say all the right things at the right time, because those types of people, Virgo, are actually dysfunctional when it comes to being in a conversation. Anybody who act like you walking up to them and saying hi, just on some mature stuff, regardless of who it is, right? Regardless of what type of Virgo you are. Anybody who isn't happy just based off of that, and they don't know how to talk back, they want you to, is lame, because they don't know how to have a conversation. So what it looks like is you have to press the issue of the conversation. I've gotten that a few times this summer, where you got to press the issue because they don't really know how to communicate, because they socially awkward. So you have to be the one to, say something to them where you're the one pressing the issue, creating the topics to talk about. Because if you just let it go silent for a minute, when you're done talking, they look like this. It's like, what are you doing? So the things that the World and Seven of Wands represent, how this is a situation for you, Virgos, where the next step for you is to ultimately understand that you need to be having fun right now. And to all those individuals that are giving you a hard time, don't even waste your time being combative. You can do that if that's what you want to do, but I wouldn't suggest you do it. Why? Because there's no need to. Anybody who would do stuff like that is lame. They're dysfunctional by definition. But the World card is a very good card because it represents you create the reality that you want. So depending on how you choose to spend your time, choose to spend your summer, or what's left of it at this point, even into the fall, is completely up to you, right? If you allow people to give you the cold shoulder and that gets you upset, then that's the experience you're gonna have. For you Virgos who choose to troll in that sense, and I ain't gonna say troll, but to have fun and really just kind of be a prankster in that way, right? Because Virgo and Gemini rules pranksters. Then that's what it is that you can do. Walk up to people, say what's up, hang out with them, talk to them, right? And whatever happens from there is whatever happens. Let's clarify the World. Let's clarify the World, right? Okay, this card flew out of there. So you have the Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, to clarify the World. Okay, so again, it's up to you what you want to do. Nine of Pentacles, hide your success. Don't make your success so known if you are successful as a Virgo, because then you'll have a lot of people trying to pine after you or go after you strictly for that. The Queen of Wands represents how you need to understand that, this is not a good situation, right? If you just try to bring that negative, I ain't gonna say that negative, but bring that worrisome interaction, because again, you're not really dating these people, right? You're not really getting to know these people. You're dating around. You're talking to different people to see if any one of them is thinking about being in a relationship, if that's what you Virgos want to do. Then you have the Queen of Pentacles. Right now, you're really just in a situation where you're having fun, but also too, people are going to oblige you in that having fun, right? So it's very easy that not just you Virgos, any zodiac sign, but you Virgos in this case, can mess it up by being too worrisome and wanting stuff too quickly, too fast. So just watch out for that, all right? Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe. Peace.